What's going on, Fort?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
good. You?
Pretty good, pretty good. So I heard you're extremely rich. I'm just kidding. Shit. It's interesting to see, like, how all of this has come together.
And this campaign difference play style.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
The other
that.
one Wednesdays.
Wait, Wednesdays is behind?
Yeah, we are 6 months ahead of them.
Oh, I thought we were behind them. Huh.
We're
Uh-oh.
level 8, I believe,
Hello.
on
Oh, are
Wednesday.
they?
Yeah.
Shit. Fort, do you play on Wednesday too?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Test.
We can hear you.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure
Ah,
because it wasn't picking up my mic at first. But I appreciate you letting me know.
Someone ping Lily. Make sure she knows that the game is starting.
You might be asleep.
Does she somehow always forgets what time this game starts? Hey, chat, just give us a few minutes. We're waiting for a couple people to show up.
Hey Jet, do you have it so years after?
No. Oh, yes. I think it actually goes and erases when it posts that we're live now. It goes and erases the previous live.
That's cool.
Okay, well, I mean, technically, she's not necessary for the current scene, so I guess we'll induct her when she gets in, if she gets in. I'm also gonna check with Zero real quick. Mm,
Yeah, I was meaning to.
All right. Well, let's see. For now, let me go and turn their portraits off. And if they show up, then I will turn them back on. Why? We'll keep them. Alrighty. Well, welcome back, everybody. Last week was an eventful week. You guys made it to the Tiefling Village, or former Tiefling Village, where the cult is said to be held up, as they say. After lots and lots and lots of shenanigans, you guys, Lily got turned into a cat. You guys found exploding bubbles. You also, a couple of you with True Sight also found your way into planar doors, which were kind of weird.
That we shouldn't have found.
Yeah, most likely. All in all, though, you found a trap door where the bubbles and vines were coming from. Went down there and you found the cult that you were looking for. And when you left off, we were literally in the middle of combat because that is when our dear friend Zero's power apparently was cut by his dog. Is this map? What is this map? I need to get better at naming maps, though. What was the magic of the combat?
Yeah, we all are not proficient.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Thea literally tried to change it twice.
Yep. And then got
I
sent to
said
another
no.
dimension.
Yeah, yeah. This has definitely not been Thea's fight. That's for damn sure. What was
Started off so well.
It did. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Something happened in the background. So it was on the scary guy's turn, according to the turn tracker. Not so good battle music. You know, if I could get my setup right, I'd actually start using the other songs that we used to use, Grim, because I can think of one that would be way better for this fight, but it is definitely copyrighted.
I
Please
think
send me a
he
note to do
finished
that
his
this week.
turn last time. I think you put something.
Did I? DM notes. Oh yeah. Why'd you make me come back here, Grim? The nightmare of having to do investment math.
Sorry.
Keto's turn next. Okay. You are correct. I did. It won't let me go to your turn. Keeps asking me about damage over time.
Maybe because it's still paused.
All right, go ahead and go, Gita. I'm gonna figure out what's on one.
All right, I'll have to get rid of that.
Oh, Wasteland 7.4.
All right. So
There we go.
things are looking weird, bad. Vale just did something. He dropped down.
I got hit with hideous laughter. The spell makes me start joking because there was a remark about the fish.
Yes, the sushi.
Yes.
Yeah, so he is afflicted for 1 turn.
So I'm going to, as an action, spend 20 energy. I'm going to spend 10 energy for extra action. And Ghost is going to target Hugo.
Yugo will use his reaction. You are going to target Vale.
Crap, I thought he was too far away.
Wait,
Oh, hang on.
didn't we
He
try
might
this
have been.
last
He
time and I
is.
was too far away?
Oh, you are too far away. You're right. He's literally 5 feet. Okay, continue.
So quick flashes.
He will use his reaction. I'm nobody's fool. So that was 199. Damn it. Stop it. This Lich dies, as it takes 199 points of damage.
That's good. I can continue.
That would hit.
Quick slash. Whoosh.
The one behind you would die. As he uses reaction again.
Lots of reactions. All right. Third attack.
That one actually would go through because he's not going to use another reaction to do that.
Uh, bonus action. Create another echo. Other bonus action attack. You to do damage or
Yep.
flash? And he doesn't use energy, right?
He does not.
Last attack. Just a flurry of slices and slices and liches dropping left and right, but not a grim, not this Ugo. And that would be my turn. And I think the clone go.
Yep. Oh, hang on. Because it is still the end of your turn before the
Yep.
the clones go, he is going to use the legendary actions.
Yes.
Because he knows nothing about you, he would use. See if this is set up right. Disrupt life. All non-undead within 20 feet of him have to make a Constitution saving throw. It is still half damage, so however that affects you, but you save for both. Okay, now your clones can go.
They're gonna use their action to spend 20 energy. And then bonus action. And then they're gonna action surge. As they just slice in on this grim gesture. And their turn's done.
Okay.
You have legendaries or
Let me see if I have any that would want to be used. None that it's readily willing to use. I don't think. Let me see the. How about these guys? No. You can continue.
And just do these one at a time, or
No, I'm not going to probably activate any legendaries.
so they move up, and they're gonna these two over here are gonna swing at this guy over here.
Okay.
It is surrounded. And unfortunately, the way it works, the other quick draw goes on that guy. They're
Yep.
too fast, and then he's gonna move up here, and then their third attack for that action to attack this guy. So those two clones send their ghosts over there, and just a flurry of blows on the first Lich to take him down, and then two final blows on the Grim Jester to take him out. And then we move over to the two ghosts up here.
Oh, right. Hang on. Because you did. He would use his last reaction. Brother against
Yep.
brother.
Okay, which one am I targeting?
Which ghost is attacking?
I have the bottom one.
So this ghost is attacking this ghost.
Does this make it bypass damage resistance and immunities?
Not that I'm aware of. No, it just makes you attack yourself. Attack whoever.
Because at the last ability upgrade I got, Ghost became immune to damage.
Okay.
So she's just gonna slash in at that other one. And then the other one. Does he have one for this one too?
Nope. He drops to his knees with a kind of lower, and then his head just kind of drops into his chest. He appears lifeless.
Okay. Third attack on the guy up here. His third attack over. And that's turn.
Okie dokie. Vale, now you understand why we say Aikido is his own army.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I believe it is your turn, Bill.
Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. I wasn't sure. Because it was the main guy that cast the thing on me, right?
No, it's one of the regular jesters.
Yeah, so I don't get to.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Killing Joke. So it was only one round. So during this round, at the end of the round, make a con save for me.
Me.
Yes.
Let's
You are good. So then it's Zero's turn. What would Zero do?
He had up that minor minute meteor or whatever. Got 2 fireballs last time.
Well, he's going to move up in order to hit someone else. But yeah, let's see. That's the problem, though. Is he's quite a bit away. What's the range on this? 120 feet. Okay, so he can still hit that guy. Cast the spell. No, do not target ghost. It does not consume a spell slot. So this would be 2 more of his 4. So just go ahead and do another 2d6 because it's hitting twice. He succeeds. I don't know if you can actually use that. Uh, s- 60 feet, that's what I thought. Yeah, so Hellish would reach out. You can see both collide into the Lich. It doesn't see, I mean, it seems like it took damage, but not a lot. Which Zero would convey that he thinks they have some sort of resistance to fire damage. What was that? Yeah, I should look at something. Oh, wonderful. The big witch doctor looking lady is going to be a little upset that her special forces literally didn't stop anyone. But she doesn't really have anything to fight you with. Okay, so she is going to start screaming in a language I don't think anyone here understands. So close. Vale, you would catch every other word. Actually, Aikido, between your vast knowledges, you actually kind of would understand what this person's saying. It's not quite abyssal and it's not quite infernal. But because you understand both simultaneously, you can piece together what she's saying. What you understand, Vale, is I blah blah blah, blah need call blah 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 and a name that you don't understand.
Gotcha.
Aikido, basically, she says, I call upon my lord. Come and save me.
Yeah, no. Ghost up there is gonna twist hands and gonna try. Zero.
Try to what?
That action.
Oh, she didn't actually do anything for you to actually counter.
Shit.
This
She's
is
just
literally just
speaking.
a this is literally a persuasion check on her part to get someone to come through the gate early. So unless you can somehow interrupt a conversation,
Nope.
let's see what that gets her, because it's not instantaneous. So, she's just going to maintain the portal. What you would notice being this close with all the ghosts, Keto, these three don't seem to have a will of their own. They are
Would
very
that
much
would that
acting like
be
puppets.
would that be from these or from my clones? Because I'm not operating
From your
through the
clones.
actual ghosts.
Your clones
Cool.
just did.
Okay. As long as because they are sentient and say. Making notes to say this on my turn.
I guess they're going to. I guess they're gonna try. One of the Grim Jesters is going to use an action on Ghost. Oh, all other creatures. Well, I completely screwed that up last time I used it on Vale. Then he's gonna move up, and then he's gonna use. This includes his friends. That's lovely. Oh wait, well it won't affect them, so I'll ignore them because they're not. They're undead. Has no effect on undead. This is a very. They could have built. They could have built this better. That's all I'm gonna say. Can someone who's already under the effect of it be affected again? I'm sorry, Vale. You're apparently in it again.
Well, it only lasted one round. I think they dropped out of it.
Yeah, but it's going off again.
Oh, it doesn't have the caveat once you save, you're immune to this effect.
No, it doesn't. That was the first thing I was checking.
That's cool.
As it uses its killing joke.
Good luck knowing which one's which.
Let's see. So,
Is this a radius or a cone? Because I'm behind him.
oh, then yes, you would also be in it. Sorry, it's literally everyone within 60 feet of this particular jester. Just throw me a wisdom saving throw. I guarantee you're probably going to pass it, considering it's your primary. Yeah, exactly. It's your primary stat. So it looks like only 2 are actually affected by this.
And I don't need to make a wisdom saving throw because I'm already under effect, right?
No, you dropped out of it, sadly.
Oh, so do I still need to make one?
Yes.
Okay.
I That's will affect it, but my roll should have been -6 because no proficiency.
Well, I mean, let's just say anything above an 17 would succeed. So Vale, which Aikido was it? It's this Aikido
So I'm good then?
and this ghost. No, unfortunately, you're affected by it again.
Oh, 32 doesn't beat it. Or 30.
That
No,
was
you rolled
my
a
roll.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
If you scroll a little bit up, you'll see yours.
Yeah, I see it.
You should have had at least
Is my stuff wrong?
yeah, you should have had there's only one of the auras stack, right? Because it's all the same.
Correct. Only one.
So you would have had +10.
So 25. So he's good then.
I don't know why it's not.
So 2 Aikido. This Aikido here fails, and this ghost here fails.
All right. So when this Aikido drops, oh, that's
So 2 rounds for Aikido, and 1 round for your ghost.
and this is unconscious.
It is technically prone and incapacitated, not unconscious.
When I go incapacitated, though, this one
Oh, well, that's fine. That would be the end of that jester's turn. Does it require them? This one's going to step up. And right next to the space that to the Aikido who is now currently laughing,
Ah, ah, ah.
he's casting a spell. Pause for dramatic effect and possible counter spells.
Is
Can't
it
be
single
spells.
target?
No. Technically, it's no targets at the moment.
Arr.
I'm putting that there, but literally in the space right above that Aikido is a little yellow bead that appears.
I don't like yellow beads. This one thinks
I
it's
don't-
funny though.
I don't think I can counterspell, right?
No, you are currently incapacitated.
Wait,
Oh, I forgot to roll.
no,
for you,
I'm
too.
not, right? Am I?
No, you
I
are
thought I
because
made the
you
save.
a 15 was not high enough.
No, it's supposed to be 25. Remember?
Oh, wait, you're right. You're right. You could counterspell then. It's up to you whether you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell at 7th level.
7th level.
If it's to save you, then fine, but don't worry about saving the other.
No, it's gonna hit all of us.
Okay, dokie. Just make sure you expend your spell slot necessary.
Yeah.
It's the next one's turn. And now that he knows that he burned through the only counter spell that can stop him, he's going to do it again. Not him, it's another one specifically, but so again, it doesn't actually do anything right now. 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna run up to this guy. And I'm going to take a bite using, I activated my Eldritch Claw tattoo in the last game.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do this. Attack. -6. It's and bonus action, I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
Athletics. 29.
He fails with a 21. So he is grappled.
That's my turn. Oh, and we're both grappled and restrained because of my plus feature.
Okay. It hasn't returned to us. That one is grappled and restrained. He already used his. The Lich you are holding is casting a spell.
Okay.
He casts Circle of Death.
I don't think that one's funny.
Sorry, it's not single target.
Uh, I'm going to use my Timora's spoon to add a d20 to that.
Sure.
Oh, 19 total.
That works.
The game did not like that in Grim. I have so many
Um. So this guy can't do it, but these other three are gonna have their ghosts take the damage.
Okay. I guess remove whichever ones you need to remove.
Okay.
End of his turn. Guess I have to give them 1 HP, but they don't have 1 HP. They have 25 temporary hit points. Because that's their thing. Not that I should have said that out loud, but it's fine.
We don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, that's why I moved the Kitos up to their full movement, because I didn't know that that guy's thing was, X feet.
This one, because it's still under Vort's channel divinity, it's going to try to take a bite out of the jester at top. Unfortunately, it misses. But it has to do that. So this one I don't think has its circle of death because I think you guys literally, yep, you counterspell that.
Oh crap! I got rid of the wrong. There should still be a ghost right here.
Okay. This one's gonna try to touch you, Vort.
Okay. He has advantage because I'm restrained.
But I need to remove +5 because it's the minus proficiency thing. Well, this might go horribly for them. Hey, it does. Does this do... It does poison damage. Are they immune to poison? Oh, that's kind of pointless. You'll see he goes to grab you and accidentally grabs his ally in the face. Unfortunately, poison damage does nothing to them, so it was sort of wasted, but eh. His turn. I mean, they don't know how you work, so they're just going to try to attack the phone next to them. I think a 15 misses you, right, Akito?
Yep. Retaliation.
Well, he'll retaliate against you. Retaliate.
Retaliate!
He
Retaliate!
can't. He can't. He's literally dead because you did that. Don't think you can retaliate when you're dead.
Yes. Good job, Aikido clone.
Well, he doesn't have his. Um, Guess he would step up. He's casting a spell. He's gonna try to finger you, Akito.
I don't know if I like that.
You save, so you take half, which is 31 points of necrotic damage, which I think is 30 more than you needed.
Yep. Clone's not all that healthy.
That's it. His turn.
At the end of his turn, Ghost is going to attack this person. Is this one on the? Is this Lich on the ground or?
No, it's not.
She slashes behind her. Whoosh.
And kills that one. That it?
Oh yeah.
Now it comes back to the clown's turn. You hear it. Master said I need to do a good job. Master said I can't fail. And Master said I am allowed to be the only fool. So I will be the only fool. As you see its body kind of like almost look like puppet strings pull up its hands as they slam into the ground. I want one player to roll me a d20 one player to roll me a D100, and one player to roll me a D6.
When you guys want to roll?
There we
Oh,
go.
there's the. I guess I got the D6.
I just killed everybody.
Akito, since you are legitimately the only person from the original party, you recognize this immediately.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm doing
You weren't
something.
there for it last time directly, but you did see the aftermath. All right, so give me a second. Complications. I need to count some stuff.
I had to roll good. The one time I roll good, it's to kill us.
You cannot counter his ability because it is not granted by something that your abilities understand.
Right? Future, if it stays on the board, I will keep swinging then.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say it was smart of you to kill the ones that got back up.
Oh, because it can only do it to the ones that are standing.
Correct. But that's not the complication. 4. If you guys want to take a 5-minute break, it's gonna be some mathletics over here, so feel free to do what you need to do.
Out of curiosity, the big red box up there is the portal, right?
Correct.
Do we know where that goes? Or we have no idea?
You have no idea.
I know where it goes. Am I able to? Because I think I said before we came in here, right?
I don't remember.
That we were told by the giant knight that they have a portal that can take them from one base to the other. So we have to strike quickly and strike at the same time so they do not go through that portal and close it.
Oh no, you misunderstood. That was the
That's
way
what
he
I was
stated
told.
it. That is not
Yes.
correct.
Yes, yes. So
That
I
is not
stated
what
what
we-
we knew.
Yeah. So sharing that with him, that is fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have a list of things I'm going to say on my turn too, because phones hurts. If they're still around. I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is anyone still around?
Yep.
Can you roll me one more d6?
God damn it!
I like you.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah. All right. So I finally got all that together. Okay. So now I have to do the final part of the mathletics. How lucky are you feeling today?
Not at all. Considering all my rolls were just to kill us.
Fort, how lucky are you feeling today? Okay, he stepped away. Grim, how lucky are you feeling?
Grip, is it your roll?
That is a
I
highly
just
odd
bought this
question for you to
twice.
ask me.
Okay. This could either be a really good but really bad thing, or a really, really bad thing. You said highly odd, right?
Yeah.
Public roll. Lowly odd. Have I even... This is going to be really funny. Okay, so, 1 second. I need to go look up the CR of something I didn't think I was going to need until now, but apparently I need it now. Grim, roll a d10.
4.
50 plus 40 is 90, right?
Yep.
I don't like that number.
So what you see, Vale, is a giant, like, purple wall of flame just extend out from this clown's body. And every undead that is living and fiend that's living just disintegrate. And actually, I shouldn't even call it disintegration because there's not even dust left. I'm going to say it destroys the bodies. I mean, the crystals are there, so, I mean, I think there was... Hang on. Can I undo? Okay, so I didn't
We can always
actually...
just look at combat afterwards and see it.
Yeah, 4 sounds about right because a lot of them got up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll see the big witch doctor also disappear
And the puppets?
as she was a fiend. No, they are Fae. Aikido and Vort, for the first time, you would notice they seem to actually like have light to their eyes again, like they're no longer being puppeteered. The portal goes wonky, like it becomes unstable. But Vort and Aikido clone make a perception check. Vort will see it.
Minus 12 because of
Yeah,
proficiency.
you still see it.
Oh, yes, same.
Some of that purple flame went through the portal.
Wait, the purple flame was what he was eating?
No, the purple flame is what extended out from the clown's body. That's turning everything to less than dust. Yeah. Yugo ain't looking so unhealthy anymore. I wish I had a better image for this. I can't find that original one I sent you, Grim, for the other form. But he's in the other form now.
Well, this sounds lovely.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Hold on, let me save it so I can then turn it into an icon. As you guys watch the clown change in front of you, yeah, it's very lovely. It's super lovely. Documents there. Is there a way to just show the token? Well, I know which one it is, so I guess I can just do this. As you see, his clown-like features disappear. A black armor appears on his body. A wing extends out from his back, and a white skull mask takes over his face. He would double in size.
Oh, that didn't pop out the right one.
No, because I only changed the one on the ground.
Gotcha.
I won't. One second.
I zoomed in for.
For players that want to see it up close, one I've posted in Discord. So let's get all the numbers. So we had a 5, a 93, and a 4. And then there were 4-pack glitches. Where'd all those rolls go? Oh, there. Then we had 4, 4, 2. Plus 1. Alright, give me a second. I just need to add a temporary effect to him. I should have had this configured before. So just for everyone's sake, treat this like a mythic monster.
You want me to clean up the guys that aren't on the tracker?
Yeah.
Unless those crystals are getting back up.
No. Let me make sure. I don't think they can do that but once a day.
All right, I'll leave them then.
Technically, they can continue to do that, but I'm not going to. I've already got enough play to run. Okay, so do you have anything new? Nope. Nope. Alrighty. I will treat it like a mythic, which means it takes his entire turn to get back up, but he is up. All right, Akito, your turn.
Um, uh, my clones would say that the big one that got disintegrated was calling for Diablo. I think possibly need to close the portal, and the smaller witches seem to be puppets, but I guess not anymore. Um, um, I guess I try to attack. But I'm just gonna go. Just a normal attack, just test the water.
Unfortunately, 25 would miss.
Swap
which
those
one was that?
weapons for the other weapon. Summon an echo. My bonus action and more attack.
A 35 still misses.
All right. And you told me last game, in order to activate my title, it would take a minute.
Yes.
Is that a minute of me using my action to activate it, or is it like 10 rounds of activating, or?
That would be 10 rounds.
And I couldn't like use my action to speed that up, right?
No.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say shit has gone sideways. And then attempt to do stuff with the other. They're not gonna be it either.
Let's just say, unless it's a natural 20, you will not hit. Which, in case you're wondering, that's when you roll 36. Do we still have it?
Yes. One of them is gonna try and create an egg and then grow it. Test the hot waters with a T-Rex. Oh, sure, you had to get higher than me. End of turns. We don't know what to do.
Vale, question.
Yep, shoot.
Do you carry any, like, iconography from a deity? Like, like in today's society, someone maybe have a Star of David or a cross or something. Does your
Would I
character
have
have anything like that?
I think with stones that I have, it would just be those, right?
Yeah, okay, but that's not exactly what I'm asking for. Just like, if is your character super religious enough to be carrying around, like, you know,
No.
do you go to the church of worship and you carry their iconography? If not, then that's cool. I have to check because of things that are happening now.
Nope.
Does it make a difference that I am the iconography?
It literally depends on what you're wearing, honestly. Once it gets a Vort, you'll understand, I promise.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Anyway, continue, Vale. It is your turn.
Okay. Wait. Oh, this is why I can't move. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna, because it's these guys back here, right? That are holding the portal open.
I mean, I guess you could infer that they don't. Actually, you'd be close enough because you're at the same. You would notice that these guys seem confused, like someone who's woken up from a really vivid dream. They all seem to be in a daze right now. So, I mean, as far as you're told, yes, they are part of what's keeping the door open. But I would say because you've stepped closer, you see a different behavior than you were expecting.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you're a fairly attuned wizard at this point.
I'm gonna. So hard to pick. All right, I'm gonna do. Because I want to test the waters. I'm gonna magic missile at 3rd level on the main guy.
Okay.
Actually, main guy. So 4. So 3, 5. So 6. So 24 points of damage.
And as every missile meets its mark, they appear to be hitting some sort of second skin layer.
Okay, that's all I wanted to test.
You're not entirely sure that did any damage.
Gotcha. All right, that's it for me.
He's going to use a legendary action. He doesn't like your T-Rex. No, don't target Aikido. Aikido's all the way across the map. If he had a touch spell that could touch across the map, I think you'd be upset.
Well, he'd be pretty fun.
Gonna be upset anyway.
You're not wrong.
Does a 77 hit?
No.
Your T-Rex Aikido.
Mm-hmm.
That's 67 points of cold damage.
Any damage done to him goes back. It is also done to the person who did it to him.
Which appears to do no damage to him at all.
Let me see if I wrote in there that it goes through immunity.
On immunity. Well, there's no reason for Aikido to understand what's going on, so I'm just gonna say that even if you have immunity piercing, it's not an immunity.
Fair.
The player would understand what's going on. Aikido
Now
wouldn't.
I do. Fuck my life.
This might have been the single best and worst thing to happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Zero's turn. He's not having it. He's just gonna leave. So that was 20 feet, and he starts climbing up the ladder, which was only what did I say, 10 or 15 foot drop, or did I say 20? I really should have wrote that down. I'm
Like
just
around.
gonna say with his dash, he has enough.
Sure, it was 15.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, with that, he still has enough during with his dash to get out. Coming out of her stupor, she's gonna turn and see what's going on. And no. She's gonna use an action to change shape. All these dinosaurs.
You want a dinosaur?
No, I said all these dinosaurs. I was filtering the list. She turns into a bat.
I had to have something to put in my deck.
I don't believe she has anything that makes her move any farther. In her turn. She's gonna bend down and touch one of those vines that's just been kind of laying around and cartoonishly get sucked in. Actually, Fort, you are close enough, so if you wanted to counterspell, you could. She is casting a spell.
I can't cast spells. I'm wearing armor I'm not proficient in.
Oh, right, okay. Vort, your turn.
Okay. I do have religious icon on me.
It's burning. Like red hot.
Can I throw it at the guy?
If you want to.
More effective than anything else I was planning. Yeah, I'll throw it at him.
I'll say with your strength, that's easily done. And the closer it gets to him, it literally melts
Ah,
and becomes a pool of kind of like a little puddle of metal at his feet.
that was my action.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to
Can I yell at Vort? Can I tell him to
Sure.
run to me?
I'll move over there and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Uh, this one would plane shift out of here. And with them no longer focusing on the portal becomes incredibly unstable. By everybody's intuition, shall we say, or academic standing, you'd understand that this portal's about to snap shut in like one turn.
Wah.
Let's see. Let's go with a D4, see what happens. Ooh. Veil.
Mhm.
In the square next to you, a black door appears, similar to the one you walked through before. No, I actually made that. Wait. Oh. I chose the wrong thing. There we go.
The one that got us, got me here.
Well, the one that got you to the party in the first place.
Okay.
And out steps. Say it. Oops. Hey guys, well, what is that? Turns to you, Vale. Through the door, quickly.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
He will spend his turn holding the door. T-Rex, it's your turn, buddy.
Paralyzing touch, and he failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you succeeded.
I assumed it succeeded, but failed because he is now what he is.
No. That was the only things that don't get a bump from his thing. And that's just because I haven't really factored in other things yet. You did things.
Yeah. Well, you smacked it, and I don't control it, so it's gonna attack you. I'm assuming.
Okay.
And miss.
I mean, it could roll a natural 20.
Roar slash cracker. T-Rex is done.
Oh, it is his turn. Bonus action. Misty Step. You may take your attack of opportunity if you wish.
Gonna attempt to add the D20 from Timora on top of that for that.
Sure.
Uh, 26 and 17 would be a 33.
Unfortunately, a 43 is not a hit.
Bad Aikido.
And now that you are
Stupid minus
within,
proficiency.
oh, I literally only needed to take one step forward to actually use this on you. Aikido. He's going to use his action on you. Pausing for dramatic effect. I also need to think to him transforming. I need to add some stuff real quick.
Doesn't happen to be a targeting spell that I can bounce back at him, does it?
So, how are you reflecting things back? What is your source?
From Grace.
Oh, it's not a spell. Okay, sorry. I do remember that. No, it is not a spell. Which is why there was another reason why this is important. Aikido, make an intelligence saving throw. Not your best stat, is it?
Especially when we don't get proficiencies.
Yeah, that kind of hurts. Um, so hang on. I need to do some. I'm glad they have a built-in calculator. Yeah, unfortunately, a 12 does not save. He Fortunately, the way that they work, your clones don't disappear outright. However, Keto, you can, until the end of your next long rest, you cannot use any of your anime powers or any boon granted to you by a divine being. As he uses a action called Mock the Divine. But because clones don't work off of you per se, because they can act independently, they would still stick around. And because they are not you, they can use their various things I just said you can't use. Just you as the main Aikido cannot. And since that was his entire action, and he already used his bonus action, that's the end of his turn. Aikido.
Yeah, suck. I'll move 30 feet. I'm gonna use a stupid class feature.
Yep.
Which makes a copy of me and not go. And I can do that 30 feet. I think this because I have to. 15 feet. So I only move 15 feet. I use my bonus action to make him. Then I use. Can't even do that. Gimped. 15, 30. Where's the hole?
Right there, right in front of me.
Yeah.
Right above
Action
me.
surge.
He crashed out.
20 feet past. Ah! Clones.
That your turn?
Yes.
Fail.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cast...
the clones were gonna move.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
So this guy was gonna and use his action to swap. Fort closer.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other guys were just going to move their ghosts around this tree. And you can go now, Vales.
No, you're good. We got it. That's all of us right here, right? Within this square. Like...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna.
Your grid isn't lined up with the floor tiles.
I know. Step in. So I'll step through.
Because the tiles are bigger than 5 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step through the door.
Where did that lobby go? There it is.
Yeah, step through the door, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I was typing something else.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
The bat flies into the circle, not knowing exactly what it is. But it must be safer than here. She's gone. Fort.
Through the portal.
Unless Fort wants to do anything else, he will disappear through the door.
Did you not hear me?
No, I did not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying that I went through the portal.
Oh, well, I was giving you an opportunity to flip him off or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's his turn. He steps into the door and closes the door. Someday I will make a Thea waiting room. Actually, I kind of do have a.
You have a waiting room. It's just way the fuck over there.
Technically, this is kind of the way a Thea waiting room.
Oh.
Because, like I said, except for one solitary building with, like, blacksmithing stuff, there isn't anything else in here.
Don't we still have one chocobo?
Oh, this is an entirely different set of chocobos. They went and rounded up all the chocobos we've lost. Fortunately, 2 only survived. Oh, it thinks it's we're in combat.
This is
So
this is
yeah,
my old character art. This is whenever we were fighting the exploding birds.
and Lily would be in here sitting at a fashioned table made of wood, drinking tea. As
And
everybody like running
reading a
in
book.
here.
and reading a book that I found.
When we get here, Keto Clone is going to try and swap with Zero.
He may do so. Let me put 0 in here. And fail, since you weren't on this before, and you just stuff you back down. There we go.
All right. Well, that was
I have to
terrifying.
imagine that I had scrying going, so I just canceled that.
Yeah, and that guy was the weaker of the two of the cult.
Ooh.
It looks like y'all had fun.
I don't know if that's the word to describe it.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you aren't dead.
Nearly.
Lily, you know that guy that you saw in your visions?
Yeah.
We saw him and then he evolved.
Yeah, Brimstone guy. Brimstone guy from the sewers.
Yes.
And he was immune to pretty much everything. I don't think we hurt him with a single thing we did.
Did you have banish?
I did. We did not try it.
When he was normal, he was dealable. But he right? He got a boon from his boss. He said he could be he had to be the last clown.
The only full.
After that, there was nothing we could do against.
It's
Okay.
almost like his entire army disappeared and almost absorbed.
So he absorbed another army.
It seems that way. Have you guys fought this guy before?
They had
No. We ran away from him before. But we were
Much weaker than you guys are now.
tier
they
1
apparently
adventures.
They
Gotcha.
apparently this has apparently happened before and in a sewers, and I actually saw it happen, way after.
I wonder. Now see, after he did it the last time, we then saw him. So I wonder what he looked like before he did it the first time.
Could have looked like you, but with bones. Does anybody want some tea?
I could definitely use a long rest. Especially after that. Are these your guys' typical types of adventures? Seems I am not sure I'm quite equipped or ready.
This was the invasion of the Netherites has been something we've been trying to deal with. It is something that fate keeps pushing us towards.
What are
But
these birds?
those are chocobos.
Those are chocobos.
Out of character, you would
horses.
know that they have been replaced. Those are what replaced horses.
Okay.
From Final
There's
Fantasy.
multicolors of them.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Does anybody suffer the exhaustion, a curse, reduction of ability scores, or reduction of maximum HP?
I can't use
90 your damage.
90% of me, so I might be
Yeah.
cursed. You could
Yeah.
look at that.
Okay, drink this.
I have been cut off.
Drink this. Drink this.
It tastes like tea.
Have a tea.
Well, that's up to you. What type of tea?
Let me look at my tea list real quick. It tastes like whiskey tea from the dwarves because it's a herbal remedy.
All right, that's not.
I chose curse, or I chose a curse. I didn't identify a curse, so
You're not
It
sure
is-
whether or not that had an effect. You know,
I attempt to create ghost.
ghost does not appear.
hold on. I have something for this.
It's
I'm
just
gonna try. I doubt this will have any effect. But I'm guessing regenerate on you.
Your spell fails when you try to touch him.
Can I identify what
Oh.
this is?
Oh, you're just an anti-magic field.
No, it's
No.
anti-divine.
Or,
And what type of casters are clerics?
Yeah.
I mean, and he openly said that it's called Mock the Divine.
so
oh,
like the closer he got to me, did I feel like I was burning? Because I am a symbol of my.
I guess you would, yes.
So like as I came through the portal, you would have seen like me like bubbling inside.
Getting ready to burst.
Yeah, this is. Think you go an anti me.
so you're divine?
No, but I'm very close to my god. I had to. I mean, I was not a slime before my religion.
Wait, what's your god again? It's blinking.
Bubblegum,
That one.
the almighty bubblegum.
There's a lot of rumors about that one.
Only the good
And
ones are true.
as you know, I hear a lot of rumors.
So, welcome to the Golden Twilight Vale.
I promise. And this is Stan talking. I promise our adventures aren't that out of hand.
Well,
A flock of
if you-
phoenixes here and a adult dragon there, maybe, but not that.
well,
Also,
these
did I
are
see
the
a
type of
bat come
creatures.
through the fucking?
What was that, Vale?
These are the type of creatures that you guys fight. I'm definitely gonna want to stick around because the power that we're gonna need to fight something like that should definitely help me along my journey as well.
All of a sudden, what sounds like alarm bells start going off.
What is that?
You see a golden door appear.
Oh shit!
Hey, it looks
I do
at the
a
rest of them and
religion.
goes, I gotta go. Sure, you could roll a religion. This may have been mentioned once or twice in religious text.
I'm not good at religion, but I will try. 16.
7.
I might be able to help. I'm not sure. Hold on. I definitely
I
can
read-
with my stone. I forgot about that.
I read a lot of books.
Do you want me to roll with him as well?
Sure.
Jesus, I forgot you're a fucking intelligence caster.
I try
Well,
and I just get a giant headache.
My stone too.
Drink more of the tea.
Oh wait, that was supposed to be with advantage, right?
I don't.
I'm just
Do
gonna
you
roll
need
another
it?
one again.
That's fine.
I didn't think you could roll better. You definitely. God, you're the Vort of intelligence checks.
And killing our party, apparently.
I had something really funny planned for you, but then the Ghost Army kind of ruined it. It would have been hilarious, though, for me.
I
Just
kind of figured. I
Just
was gonna
imagine the
die.
scene from Alien where the chest burster comes out of your chest. Yeah, I
Mhm.
had something. I had something like that planned for you.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So I'm assuming Vale knows what this is.
I'm trying to decide how to describe it to him because even religiously, this isn't mentioned
obscurities.
very often. Yeah, he would definitely know at that high of a check, but you know that you've seen references to this door when you were studying magic and specifically certain individuals who have been known recently.
Mhm.
There was an individual named Draven who became the current god of magic as he took over for the previous goddess of magic. And he was said to use these doors. There are similar to how Thea's door opens to this realm, but this is like express ticket to what was known as the godly hearing room.
But I changed my religion to a history.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Just wondering.
Gotcha. So I mentioned this to the guys, and then I took it to Faye. I was like, "How often do you travel through these doors?"
This is the first time in 150 years.
Well,
Shoot,
given
shoot.
the opportunity, should it ever arise, I would like to travel through these with you, if it would be possible. Not this time, but maybe in the future.
As soon as I know what it's about, maybe I can invite you. And with that,
Absolutely.
he will quickly pick up his
Shoot, shoot.
pace and move through the golden door.
Now, Akito, I think I think you're completely whatever this world equivalent is to radio silence. I don't know another word for it. I, th- I think you're completely radio silent from your god.
Am I still? I'm.
Oh, it's even worse than that, Aikido. Oh, I was actually about to mention that too. You're starting to revert back to your original self. And your daily joke that comes from the gods is not showing up.
You might be dead to them.
My daily joke that comes from the gods.
Yeah, you know, like people get daily memos and stuff. You get a daily joke from the gods. Mainly because Bubblegum doesn't want to read them, so he passes them along.
You get one. You get one. You.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try to. I know we just tried this, but I'm gonna try this again. I'm just double checking.
Interesting.
Because this targets all curses, not just a single curse, so it could have targeted a single minor curse that he had.
I was just trying to remember if he actually has one.
I do.
That curse is finally broken.
What curse?
It was a curse off a magical item I had.
Ah. Well,
You broke
Hey,
my
at least it
magical
wasn't.
item.
At least it wasn't
I
that
didn't-
original one.
I didn't target your magic item. I targeted you. So
Yeah. It's a curse
if
on
I
me
t-
though. It's the way the person who made it works. It's all good. It'll work.
It's kind of like just force an attunement. It doesn't
Does
actually
all my
break the
slime
item
fall off
itself.
when she...
More of it
feel like-
does, yes.
I thought
You
you were
know,
joking when you said my bones. They're coming back.
I
Currently,
would
your
have
entire
assumed
right arm looks humanoid again.
I kind of assumed that you were blessed and not cursed by slime.
It's kind of both. It's kind of
Let
how
me check.
some people view vampirism as a curse, some people view it as a blessing. You know.
I would definitely see it as a curse. So that would.
I mean, it wouldn't be any worse than what you're already dealing with now.
Fair.
Another Thea will walk up.
What's your Thea number?
I haven't been given a number.
Okay, what would you declare yourself? Thea
Prime?
Foxtrot? Prime?
Sure, I'll go with that. That's fine.
Okay. Starts writing down a name tag. So, Thea Foxtrot, why are you here?
Well, I don't know how you guys would get out without me.
True, true. I have one way, but I don't think Akita would like it.
I don't have any more bags of holding.
I have a bag of holding.
Yeah. No, I will never have another bag of holding. Aha! I go over here, and there's a bunch of dust, and I pick this other cloak off the ground. I go, I had got this, and
At least you're not going to be naked when you come back as a humanoid.
I always wore a suit.
I know. I know there's some slimes that don't wear clothes.
Bubblegum wears a bandana.
That does not mean they're fully clothed.
So this is a griffin cloak, and it helps you plane shift. And I look at Vort and I say, we had this problem where we were on a different plane, but we did not have the ticket around. And I'll hand it to Vort and say, this one helps with that.
Well, I've had this, so I hold up my cubic gate.
Oh god, your title.
Is that a that's a big die.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't need the cloak then.
No, I'm good.
Does
Fail.
anyone griffin feathered cloak?
What does it do?
Plane shift.
So I'm gonna read the tag. This cloak has 3 charges and regains 1d3 charges at dawn. It has planar passport. When this cloak visits a plane of existence, it becomes capable of acting as a material component for that plane shift spell. Attuning to that particular plane, if found, the cloak has slots already. You
Okay.
have controlled blink. Wearing the cloak, you can expend 1 charge to cast a blink spell. Cast this way, you roll a second d20 at the end of each of your turns and choose which one you want. The very rare, which is what this one has. Cloak regains all expended charges at dawn. Cloak has a one-way ticket property. The one-way ticket, while wearing this cloak, you can cast a plane shift spell, DC 17. After you do so, roll a d20 on a 1. The cloak loses all property. On any other result, the property can't be used.
Sure. I'm only using a cloak of protection, so if somebody needs that.
Added that to you.
Yep, I got it. I added it. Or equipped it. Thank you.
Yeah, so I had sent one of my clones, lost content, to go get that when we were gone because we had that issue with teleporting and not having that. But your cubic gate gets around that problem now, Vort?
Yep. Don't know where it'll take us, but
You know,
I mean,
I have a weird feeling to call you the lover of cubes.
So, what the hell do we do with this guy that we just ran into? What is the game plan with this? How do we? Because I see this becoming a massive problem.
well, the problem was we've been dealing with this cult, and we've been other than any time we've see fucking Yugo, we've been able to deal with the cult, and we've dealt enough blows with the cult that we pissed them off that they threw my name through the dirt and they went after my family. And that is particularly the reason why we were after him this time, because us and the giant knight were making the dual strike. Unfortunately, giant knight.
Okay. So now we are. Should we take? Do we have time to take a rest? And then perhaps set out to find see if we can track down some information. Also, do we know anything about that city? That was
Before we
near there?
do this, that's it. Jesus.
I would like to look up information on those two other places. The problem is the last time the group went to the Black City to look for stuff, they were, detained.
they said they said that they couldn't do anything to me. They couldn't take me by force. I only went because I didn't want them to take Lily alone. So I might.
They apparently could take me by force, which is some bullshit.
But then they locked me up anyway. So
Vort, a golden light starts to shine in front of you, and then everyone can hear the sound of like chewing. A religious symbol appears before you, Vort.
Is that the chewing?
Yes.
I'll take it.
You got your religious symbol back.
Thank you.
We take a rest.
You're literally like one of the only clerics he has. I think you gained his undivided attention.
Before we take a rest, I would like to scrying the place that the royal guards went to.
Ito's mansion.
Yeah, Keto's mansion. Just I choose like a royal guard that Keto knows went there.
We can target a place.
Oh, I target a place. Okay, Keto's mansion.
A scene appears before you. Dead bodies everywhere.
Oh.
But as you look around with your scrying apparatus, you don't see any demons either. or netherites, as we were.
No, they're demons.
There's already a collective word for demons and devils. Fiends. Why'd they come up with a new one?
I would have been to the Black City before, right?
Yeah.
So, is it possible that I just teleport us in somewhere to get us to avoid the guards?
The teacup has rooms.
That's all well, and I
Oh, wait a minute.
appreciate that. You guys can. I will not. These guys had already said I should disguise myself, but I will not. So
But you're not a slime anymore. Will they recognize
what?
you?
Oh,
Yeah,
That
as you
is
look
true.
down,
That
even
is
more
true.
of you is unslime-like.
Yeah, you're not
Like-
a slime anymore.
I was like, so let's use that to our benefit, and let's do as much research as we can. And if it starts to revert, we can look up that as well. A way to possibly switch this back.
just give them starting to hyperventilate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I can try using divination and ask Charlie what can be done.
I would say do that before we take a rest.
You can rest.
I also
Literally
have
90%
divination.
of what I am is gone.
Yeah, you're just a dude now.
Can't even make my butler anymore. I mean, I can make echo me, but I can't tell me to do something.
The existential crisis is real.
I'm just gonna chill out and do a long rest, and then
Okay.
you guys can keep going.
Wait, I don't have a house anymore. Shit. Fuck.
That's why most people don't have a bag of holding.
I bought
Yeah,
everyone
we're
back
not.
holding last week.
We bought
You're
more
right, you're
bags
right,
of holding.
You're right. You're right. But thus the reason why we had to buy more bags of holding.
If we're doing this,
If I take the bag of holding, I'm just going to put tax in it.
I'm going to ritual cast divination and ask Charlie. Do I ask him how to stop Ugo or how to lift the curse on Aikido?
As much as my pride, I would go for how to stop you. I thank you.
All right.
But don't worry, I can contact his god or another god. I have divination as well.
I'll
I can
ask
contact Timora.
how we could stop the transformed Hugo.
That is an odd way to do it.
Offers a truth or pry. So the question was, how do you stop the transformed Yugo?
Yeah.
The answer he would give is you don't. That thing is no longer the thing you fought.
Right.
Can
So
I
apparently that's
contact?
not Hugo anymore.
Can I contact Vort's god by using his religious symbol and
I
asking
guess.
how? Actually, no. I would contact Bubblegum and be like, "Hey, Keto's okay, but how do we turn him back into a slime? He has anti divine. I've never
I'll let-
contacted. I've
I'll
never
let you
contacted
answer
Bubble.
him.
So in your head, who is Aikido?
Fuck. Hey, Keto. Your god doesn't know you.
It just falls back into the ground.
You're kind of fucked until this thing wears off.
Being as powerful as Bubblegum, he should be able to find out who Aikido is, even if he'd never heard of Aikido before. Right? Unless he's just completely and utterly cut off from anything divine.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he might be entirely cut off from the divine world. That's my hypothesis, at least. Alright, so we're sleeping. Or at least some of us are sleeping.
Never seen.
Well, there's a first for everything. You had 0.5 of health, apparently.
Yeah, I have the tough anime power. It gives me a percentage of health, so I get decimals.
Uh,
You all awaken, feeling refreshed.
did Aikido do a sleep?
I mean, long rest. I sleep.
Close enough. You remove any exhaustion for not sleeping if you drink my tea in the morning. Or whatever time it is.
As you are tossing and turning fitfully, dealing with the existential crisis of your own mortality, I need you to make me a charisma save. Just one. Akito.
I don't get my holy, right?
Nope.
Seven is not good.
Yep.
So is Aikido fully, what was he, an elf?
Yeah, Gustin.
Weird. Akito, you should get some fresher air than this. Looks around.
Or, I mean, other than that workshop,
As you look around, there's actually an entire city now.
oh, hey, let's go there and ask for questions.
They got
Is
a
it an empty
library?
city?
Sure. Let's head there.
Ah, crap! Now you guys got me doing this. They're walking.
How did he put the ground underneath us without waking us up?
Like for you guys to know that it is way too early to be doing stuff, and I'm just not feeling myself was the only reason why we're going somewhere right now.
To be
You
fair,
do realize you're
the
an
sun
elf.
never went down.
To be fair, you're also an elf, so you don't. You're fine.
See this watch right here? It is 10 o'clock at night. I have 9, 10, 11.
I'm gonna bonk you on the top of the head with my.
I
I'm gonna
got
bonk
19 more hours of beauty sleep.
I'm gonna bonk you on the top of the head with my with my with
It's
It's not too
wand.
early to be up. It's too late. It's too early to go to sleep.
Thought I had you guys trained. You guys never woke me up. Bugged
Oh, we
me.
tried. You just never got up.
Yeah, you should have seen some of the things we tried to get you up.
As you are walking and talking, I assume.
Mhm.
Akito, you recognize this city.
Dark set. I'm gonna die laughing if it's actually arc set.
No. different metropolis. More advanced.
And as soon as you kind of get within city limits, you see what he means. There are flying cars.
Oh,
People walking around with what would look like rifles.
Tip my hat. Hey,
And people nod in return.
how did he put people here overnight?
You will notice that there is no Thea with you.
so we need to go. They probably have a library of sort here. If this doesn't work, then you guys, or we could
Squish.
try going to the.
Well, if we're going to the Black City, you're coming with.
Squish.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't like the.
Squishing's fine.
I will not hide, but they won't recognize me now that I am elf again.
I look at Akita.
He seems to be sweating a green substance.
Yeah, we should go to the library. I'm gonna huddle slightly with the other people. We're not gonna say a fucking word because this is gonna be hilarious.
So, you go down a little ways, you find yourself to the library because this city is properly labeled. You enter it, and it is a very, very large, like, circular building that looks to appear to have more floors than it did when you walked in.
Nobody opened their bags of holding.
We didn't open them the last time we blew.
Well, that was because we were already in a plane. We were already in a subplane, subdimension.
Is there a librarian here?
Sort of. There's a robot. And I don't mean a warforged, I mean a robot.
This all seems very different. Not something that we've ever seen.
And depending on how old you are, you might have seen something like this, but not if you're not
to
like
this extent.
over 100 years old. If you're not over 100 years
I-
old, this definitely looks weird.
Can I make a history check? Because my character is 140 or 100 something.
Sure.
12. Let me make sure I don't get any bonuses for this.
Fort's going to walk right up to the robot and say, "Hey, you're freaky looking. We're looking for books on the divine, like someone losing contact with the divine."
Oh no. Grim, I've forgotten how this works. It's been 2 campaigns since anyone walked in here. What was it? 3D10? 3D 100s?
Would we know what this city is?
Not off the bat unless you've been here before.
Okay.
And it's not even if you've traveled the entire material plane, you would have never been here before, unless
Okay.
you've planar traveled. With Lily with a 12, you vaguely remember technology actually being better 100 years ago than it is in current era. And you're not entirely sure, but you kind of heard about the some sort of spell plague that kind of came through and wiped out a good portion of magic casters. And since most engineers are artificers, that could have something to do with it.
Of course, it's
So-
the fucking spell plague. Sorry, that's me as a player. Everything calls
that's-
back to the spell plague.
Well, not technically. This is a different spell plague.
Okay.
This isn't the first or second one. Those happened in a completely different universe. This is something else entirely. I just didn't have a better word than spell plague for it.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. It would say floor 74, row 7, shelf 48.
I write that down.
Thanks. Well, head up there.
Were we trying to get any other information? Following.
You had to
Well, I
look up
can-
something.
I want to ask you what year it is.
It is the year 100 of the second era. Or second age.
And what is our normal? I imagine I would know that.
That is exactly what
Okay.
it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I just checked the calendar.
Well, and Lily actually remembers all the way back to the first age because once certain events happened, they cut off the basically cut off the calendar and started the second age at that point, which is now why it's 101 rather than like 201, which is actually it should be 1201 if it were the same era.
Yeah, my character's 160, so she would definitely remember the first age.
I do have to look something up though. I don't think it'll affect you, but it might. What was it? Oh, you know what? It wouldn't affect you anyway, Vort. You're good. Keep going.
Oh.
Your religion is coming in more and more handy.
Drive it home.
So, how far along is the slimification of Aikido? Or re-slimification?
De-slamification.
No, re-slimification.
Yes, you guys would notice he is slowly turning back into a slime.
That's why I said we're not going to say
Gotcha.
anything about
It's gonna take like a couple of days for him to reform as a slime. So right now it's just he's perspiring green.
Hey, you should wipe your forehead. You're sweating a bit.
Anyway, as you
Look
travel,
around for.
Your own damn forehead. God, I hate rich people.
do you take the
Not you
stairs?
for it. Not you for it.
Do you take do you take the elevator, or do you just kind of hope someone will take you there?
I take my broom of flying.
I'm not sure I'd recognize an elevator, so I'm probably taking the stairs.
If I can take my broom of flying.
Oh, I will take Vort to an elevator. I know elevator. This
It
gets
just
us up
looks like a
faster
big-
for it.
It just looks like a flat black crystal like platform. And after you step on, and one of you happens to think exactly where you need to go, it starts floating upwards.
Because we're going to 74, right? So 74.
Yep. And the moment you think 74, it literally just starts taking you up. Did you go with them, Vale?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So is the center of this like thing open like normal multi-floor libraries?
Yes.
Okay.
Think Library of Congress, except
Okay.
much, much, much taller.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my Burma flying. I don't want to go on an elevator.
And I mean, you see, it's kind of commonplace actually for people to do that because when you look around, you see like Aarakocra fairies all doing the same thing, flying upwards. You even see a rabbit that seems to be hopping from these invisible discs.
That's not me.
Where have I heard about this place?
Vale, because
Yep.
it actually pertains to you directly. This
Mhm.
place feels weird. Almost like time is not stable here. It's not that it's broken. It's just you feel like you could very easily and unintentionally step into different timelines here.
Is there anything that like draws my attention particularly?
No one else would see this, but because you are a chronoturgy wizard, when you look up towards the top of the building, you see a giant golden hourglass that is on basically kind of floating on its side, but still somehow filling with sand.
Would I be able to identify what this is? Or it's not something I doubt I would have ever read about.
Well, I mean, you could have heard about it in passing. It's nothing like. I'd say just because of who you are. You've heard of the great infinite hourglass, and it's a gift from a long forgotten deity.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, wherever it adorns, it has the ability to manipulate time if the person who has possession of it knows how to do that themselves. This giant hourglass makes it easier.
And it's like massive.
Yes, it's like would
It's
be good.
This elevator's open, right? Or is it like a glass?
It's open.
I look to the group and I say, I will be right back. I want to check something. And then I will believe.
Break it, you buy it.
I'm not breaking anything. Don't worry. I'm feeling terrified. Is it something that draws me to it or no?
I mean, curiosity probably, but it doesn't like it's not like a compulsion.
Okay. First, I'm gonna look to the others. I was like, "Do you see this?" And I point to the hourglass.
And
Ceiling?
no one else sees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else sees it?
No.
Okay. I say there's a giant hourglass up there. If it's any of you guys know about this?
You might
No
have,
response.
as I wipe my slime. It hasn't come back to me yet.
It should soon. It seems to be working. Is there any type of like platform near the hourglass?
No, it doesn't even seem to be suspended with anything in particular either.
Or any type of like substructure that they would be standing on to see up to it?
Nope. It
Okay.
just kind of free floats. I mean, you could always go to the nearest like ring of the building, because the floors are kind of like constructed with an open center, but the floors are actually along the outer walls.
Okay. I'm just gonna use the broom and I say I'll be right back and just kind of fly up, not get near it, but just like see if there's anybody that's kind of like staring at it.
And as you get closer, there are a lot of people who seem to be in a trance, staring at it.
Is it magic that's like causing them to be in a trance?
One could say that.
Okay. I'm gonna get closer to the people. And try to interact with any of them at all.
They don't interact back, but they also don't resist whatever you attempt.
Okay. I'm just gonna return to the group and be like, hey, something weird is going on. I don't get the greatest feeling about this place. It seems to be a bunch of fluctuations in time. I'm not sure where they're stemming from, but I believe it has something to do with the hourglass. I believe you guys can't see it, but it doesn't seem right. And then we have people up that are staring at it and non-responsive.
Came back.
You're still going up. This elevator, while more convenient, is not faster than a broom of flying.
Yeah, I would have made it there first.
Oh, yeah. So since you arrived to the 74th floor first, what are you looking for?
I wrote down the where the book would be, or where the
Well, it's
books.
not a book, it's an entire, shelf.
Okay. Anti-divine.
This
Yeah.
is more like it describes. The shelf in particular describes the theory of anti-divine.
Okay.
There are no
Theory
actual
of
cases.
theory of anti-divine. Then.
Essentially, there are confirmed one type of species which is considered the opposite of divine, and then there is a unconfirmed type that exists that is actually called the anti-divine. And that would be if a so the theory behind the anti-divine would be if a demon lord or a one of the demon lords actually ascended to godhood or archdevils.
Oh, we're fucked.
If one of those creatures was strong enough to actually obtain even one divine rank, that would be enough to be considered an anti-divine. However, based on what you're reading, this is only theory, and there hasn't ever been recorded history of one. I'm not saying there hasn't been an anti-divine. It's just not in these books.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing it confirms is the opposite of divines is primordials.
Okay.
Beings that tend to represent the very facets of reality. So some of them are nature, some of them are like forces like time. Some of them are so abstract that you can't even understand what they are. They just have a shape that you get. That's the only part that people tend to understand about them, is they're like so abstract and their concept is so out there that all you get is the shape and that's it. These creatures, the primordials, have been in direct conflict with divines since time immemorial, before time even actually started flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And they constantly fight over controlling the same space, which was alleviated at one time, but that measure has since been broken. Oh, also under Anti-Divine, they would also mention that Demon Lord Orcus is the only Demon Lord or Archdevil ever recorded to have been close enough to become a Divine. He was like only mere minutes away before someone stopped him.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna fly down to the bottom and talk to the Warforged to see if they know anything about the hourglass. We'll just say I'm traveling. You guys finish your thing first.
Click on the elevator. Thought it would.
It's literally
By this
4
point, you
times.
guys would finally get to the 74th floor.
Aha!
You
Yeah,
see
Lily.
Lily already rummaging through, like you see Lily already have like 9 books like open, trying to match together things. Okay, so what I have is anti-divine would be something like a demon getting a level of divination or divine tier. And there was one account of this almost happening and they were stopped. But yeah, what we have is in recorded history.
Would Vort know anything about this?
I mean, you would know that the one you pledge your religion on is an anti-divine, or at least he's stated as such.
I wasn't sure if that was known to followers.
That would be something the followers would know. Not every follower would believe it, but you've been around the block.
Then yeah, he would say, "Oh yeah, Charlie, he's supposed to be an anti-divine."
Oh. Okay.
Does it say anything about like if you like told that you were mockery of divinity? Like are you like stuck like that forever?
You're turning back into a slime already.
Less sweat.
Look at the sweat. It's green.
What, green?
You used to sweat green as a green slime.
But I still don't turn him back. I just don't feel the connection. So what do we do? Take this.
All I have is theories. So you can look for Demon Lord turning divine theories over there, that section.
While they are considering their next move, our Haragon friend reaches the bottom.
I just want to talk with the machine that gave us the floor, and I ask it, what is that flying in the air?
Points to an Aarakocra. That is an Aarakocra. Points to a fairy. That is a fairy.
I point at the hourglass. That.
Is the ceiling.
So it doesn't see it either.
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. Does everybody around us look normal, or is there anybody around us?
Yeah, I mean, they're like gnomes, dwarves, elves.
I'm gonna just walk up to the nearest person and be like, "Excuse me, do you see an hourglass?" And I point at it.
Looks up. No.
Oh, I was like, "Okay, thank you." I'm gonna hop back on the broom and I'm gonna try to fly towards the hourglass to see if I can get like a better inspection of it to figure out what it actually is. Not close enough to touch it.
As compared to the people who are entranced, they are about 30 feet away.
Okay.
So how close would you get?
Let's do 29 feet.
Okay. You get close enough, or you get 29 feet, and inspect the hourglass. How would you like to inspect it?
Just looking at it. Just try to get an idea of what it actually is.
It is freaky. Now that you're this close, you realize that the entire structure that makes up, like, the actual metal parts of the hourglass
Mm-hmm.
are actually hourglasses stacked on top of each other in such perfect symmetry that it doesn't look elongated on one side. No part looks out of place. It is perfectly crafted out of hourglasses.
Anything that I might know what this is? I'm gonna say probably not.
You could make an Arcana check.
It would be with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Hold on. What's going on? There we go. Jesus Christ. 29.
It is itself a product of time magic, but the complexity of which baffles you. Even at your level of understanding, you look at this and get the feeling that even if you had access to 9th level magic, this would still completely baffle you. This
Okay.
was made by methods that you recognize as chronoturgy, but not entirely.
Gotcha. Is there anything that I could, like details I could write down that would maybe help me learn or improve my magic?
Make a perception check. You would be close enough that you could possibly see it.
That's gonna be bad.
Because that's not concerning.
You literally rolled one more than you needed. There is writing on it.
That I would understand.
Yes.
Okay.
If one seeks to control time, one must simply take grasp of it.
I'm gonna move 5 feet closer.
Nothing seems to change.
Anything that can I see anything else that might be beneficial?
Getting a little bit closer, you notice the sand isn't sand. It's like,
More
and
hour.
you're not sure in how you entirely understand this, being how small a grain of sand is, but it's more
Mhm.
like silver.
Almost like
It's like-
mercury.
Closer to like quicksilver. Well, yes, mercury, but it's not
Okay.
liquid. It's an actual sand
Gotcha.
or granule. That's the word I was looking for. It's a granule.
Anything that would seem dangerous at this point.
Nope.
Would I have a better understanding of who would have crafted this?
No, because this would exist. Like I said, from a long forgotten deity.
Gotcha. Yep. I'm gonna leave and head back to the party.
Okay. The rest of the party has had some time. What would you like to look up next, or what is your next move?
I'm still traveling to them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It won't take you long to get there, though.
Would I be able to connect the dots to anything that's in common between all of my like theory books? Like anything that
Not-
stays the same? Of how an anti-divine would be created and what would happen or something? Anything?
Not really, because unfortunately, divinity comes in many shapes. I guess one thing you would notice, you would learn is that divinity is either sparked by lineage, or if you're to be a complete original, you have to have enough followers that worship you in the correct way to deify you.
I
It
was
could
more
also the third way would
wondering
also be
if-
it could be just bestowed upon someone.
I was more wondering if anything was the same between like what an anti-divine is. Anti-divinity.
Not really.
Okay, so just all theories.
Yeah, because no one has ever accomplished it. Not that it's recorded.
Okay. I was just seeing if anything was staying true between all of the theories.
Though the only thing that stays true between all the theories is that it's not a good thing. Most anti-divines are supposedly would be instrumental to the destruction of the universe.
Great.
My guild card work.
I don't know, does it?
I'm gonna try and message Thea.
Okay,
Able
what
to
do you
start
messaging?
typing? Can I type?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
While he's typing that out. What about the rest of you?
I'm still traveling, right?
No, by this point you would pull it up.
Gotcha.
We haven't
Is-
found any books specifically about someone losing contact with their divine.
As you look a little bit down the shelf, yes, you would find that.
All right, take a look at that.
Is there anybody where I can ask about books on this floor?
Yeah. Could be a sort of like attendance station.
I want to ask them about hourglasses crafted by deities. Or in this case, it'd be primordials, right?
Floor 92, aisle 96, shelf 62.
Okay. Floor 92?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start flying there.
Aisle 96.
Floor 92, aisle 96.
What you would learn is most instances where it happens is when a divine literally withdraws their support of someone. Divine, especially divine casting, is granted by the god themselves. They can revoke it at any time that they choose. Outside of that, when fighting, this would be in a very dusty book, and I mean very dusty. It looks older than Lily.
Rude.
But as you read it, it would mention certain adventuring parties or a certain adventuring party having the same encounter when they fought a higher primordial, because they are the polar opposite to a god. Some of them are powerful enough to cut the ties of the divine to their followers.
Does it say anything about reversing that?
Basically, they suggest one of the few and most effective way is to just go on a pilgrimage specific to their deity and just reconnecting that way. Because the idea behind it is that even if they lost, quote unquote, lost them as a follower, they could just gain them as a new follower. So one way is to just go on a pilgrimage. Another way is for the affected to change something about their identity so drastic that they no longer are considered the same person.
I mean,
There is one particular spell that comes to mind.
our word kill.
Oh,
Being
that kills
dead is
you.
yeah, but being dead changes your identity.
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also a spell.
No.
Forgot.
I think I know what it is.
I get a spell. It's called Abraca. Fuck you.
You're not a spellcaster. You're not getting in my fucking coven.
Party mates. Slime anymore.
Hey, it was just a theory. If you're
I'm not.
dead,
I'm not there.
I have the ceremony spell with, but your alignment didn't change, right?
Oh yeah, it did. I lost my little bit of good. Oh, and Thea says incorrect. Yugo is primordial, and we are in code red.
That's a good thing.
No.
no, not at all.
I say that sarcastically. I didn't even hear
Oh.
that because I'm still flying.
About this time, you'd make it to the 90s second floor.
I'm gonna walk straight to the shelf and the aisle. So aisle 96, shelf 62, and
Yep.
look for the book.
You'll find a book.
Do I find a book?
Yep.
But anything that might explain what this hourglass is?
Nope.
No.
You
of course
find
not.
lots of references to Ogma.
Agma. And what is Agma?
Lord of Knowledge and also a Lord of Time.
Gotcha.
Or rather, he's the Lord of all knowledge, and he's basically considered for the time side of your casting. So the divine casters, he's considered one of the deities that you can pick as a time cleric.
Gotcha. So nothing beneficial?
Nothing that explains this particular hourglass, no. In fact,
Gotcha.
you don't find any other references that even like remotely come close to this hourglass.
I don't have a gold card or anything to talk to anybody, do I?
You were waiting 3 to 5 business days.
Damn it!
Do you have the sending spell?
Do I? I don't think I do.
I'm a caster. I can send.
Do I? I do not.
Would you have joined the coven at this point?
I don't think we talked about it anymore.
Oh yeah. If we had enough downtime, Lily would have probably said something.
I don't
Here's a
think we've had
pamphlet.
any downtime.
We had a long rest.
Oh, that's right.
Would you like to hear about my lord and coven? have to give up your right eye.
Not that one. It's this one. Do you get the sending spell? No, you get scrying. Never mind.
Yeah,
You could banish yourself.
I could banish myself.
It would
You
immediately.
could also just go touch the hourglass and see what happens. Because that seems like
You
a good
could.
idea.
I mean,
You could
didn't
also
say
go
anything
back
to suggest
down
is
to-
that a bad thing?
You can also go back down to the 74th floor, grab Lily, and tell Lily to go fly at the thing that's not there.
I was just...
Lily would do it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you even
I mean-
question that Lily would.
I mean, I'm in the search for power, so I imagine at this point, if I can't find anything and I realize that it's a Time Lord knowledge and I'm doing research on it, I see the people seeing it and nobody else can see it but me, I'm probably just going to fly up and try to go touch it.
Okay. Is that what you do?
Fuck it.
As your hand makes contact with the hourglass. I need you to roll 3 saves. The first one is intelligence.
Here we
First one is
go.
intelligence.
Okay. The other ones
with that?
are both a charisma, and I'm screwed. All right. Intelligence saving throw, right?
And this is how you become a level 20 character in
Oh shit.
2 sessions.
I don't think that worked. Hold on. Intelligence saving throw, or I die a horrible death. Saving throw, public roll, advantage. I'd have advantage on this, right? Or no? Proficiency.
For the intelligence, yes.
Okay. 31.
Okay,
Jesus.
you comprehend what is about to be shoved into your brain. I need to make you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, here we go. All right, here's shows all the bad stuff. It's gonna be terrible. Holy shit. Okay.
You rolled some bad rolls to get a 31.
Yeah, 16.
Hey.
Would you like to use your Timora's boon on that?
I imagine I fail this, right?
You don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
I think I would. With,
Well, I think because he has an ability that says.
yeah, because the thing I would let me.
You wouldn't know yet. This isn't necessarily a pass failure.
Gotcha.
There's varying degrees of success. I'm just asking whether you would want to use it on the 16 or not.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Does it make
Have
me
we
take the
explained-
lower roll? Go ahead. Have you
Like-
explained what?
Timora's boon to him.
No. I have it. I just haven't used it.
Once a short rest, you get add a d20.
Yeah. And you can be like me and roll a 1 multiple times.
Where is it? Why am I so fucking blind right now?
Top of your passive abilities under features.
Chronal shift. That's what it is. Target must use the second roll. I'm just gonna use the feat. The boon.
Then roll a d20.
All right. There we go. Yeah.
A 19. You know what? Fuck it.
I don't think I can. Is there anything else I can add to that? I don't feel like there is.
So you feel less confident about being. You have the intelligence to understand what is being basically forced into your brain. You are less confident about being wise enough to use it properly.
Got it.
And then the final one is a charisma save.
Oh god. Okay, here's a swift kick in the nuts is what's about to happen.
Well, ask yourself So what are the 3 spellcasting modifiers?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Strength,
Strength
con.
is strength. I was about to say strength dex con.
We're gonna re-roll that one. We're
Okay.
definitely re-rolling that one.
There's literally a barbarian subclass called Rage Mage. So
Rage mage.
20. That
Oh,
is as
shit.
good as it is ever gonna get. I will never get better than a 20.
I mean, you can get a 21 technically.
No, because I have -1.
Yeah, but you have a +2.
Because of your
Oh, shit.
proficiency.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So oh god, you're gonna get the ability to cast any spell.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
No.
You're
No,
evil.
it's fine.
Well,
I wonder how Lily.
if you had come back and told us this, I'd be like, I will touch that.
You would have.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah.
Once
We'll see
again,
how this
Lily
goes.
would have touched it for science. Lily would have shot herself at it for science.
But my saves would not. I would not have a +1,000,000 on my intelligence.
Yeah, the
You know what's
charisma
really
I
funny?
knew is what was
You
gonna
know what's
fuck
really
me.
funny?
What?
I have a 20 charisma, 16 wisdom, 19 intelligence.
Jesus.
If we could have timed this, if we knew, and if I had my holy warrior, and I could have got Ghost up next to you, you would have had a +10 on all those.
That would have been nice.
Hey,
But,
you've never
But
tried
holy
to use
warrior,
Ghost and
I
Ghost?
can't. I'm disconnected.
You've
He
never
is.
tried using Holy Warrior yet?
That is true.
You haven't used it today.
I'm not a
I
slime.
saw that, Akimbo. I saw that.
Guilty.
I get it. I get it.
And when I look over here, I'm looking at you guys because I have a second screen over here. I'm
Yeah.
looking at your
Oh, yeah.
things.
Me too. I have my second screen. That's also why I have my character sheet is on my left screen.
I have to alt tab.
Hey,
Well, the
nothing wrong
problem
that.
with running the stream, right, was if my pop-up of Discord isn't on top, I freeze.
What? That's weird.
Oh, so that's why you froze.
Yeah. So like sometimes like I will open up a different window and it'll pop up over there, and I freeze. So I have just the Twitch Studio and the pop-up Discord on my spare screen. But sometimes I have like my other windows over there when I'm not doing this. So sometimes if I open up something else to look something up,
Mhm.
it pops up over there and I start.
Got it. Yeah, I wanted to just make sure I wasn't gonna fucking break the entire world before I touched anything.
Oh yeah, Grim.
I like to be
Oh, that's-
hesitant.
That still could happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious how it outlines him entirely when he walks in the room.
All right,
Have
Jet. Let me
arrived.
know. Let me know how bad I fucked up.
Who's Vale?
What's up?
Ah, shit.
Damn.
My bad. Hey, yeah. Oh. Did I mess up? Did I do something wrong?
Did we have? No, we didn't. Never mind.
What?
Unfortunately, since you told nobody, nobody knows what happens. Vale, everything goes black.
Oh God.
And that is all you will know for right now. I will tell you after because it is a lot.
Oh, after the session.
Yes.
Go.
Did we ever have another person here?
You mean 0?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, he hasn't even messaged me back.
I think
No, I'm joking about Vale being gone.
oh, okay. Where I was just told that he's a primordial. I think I'm gonna get on that long flight down.
I'm gonna
Go
give you
find
my
a book
broom.
of.
I'm gonna give you my broom for the time being. So I'm gonna stick down here.
Walk away. I am not a butler. Walk away.
No, it's a broom of.
I am Shogun Ito Kylie.
So I'm gonna ping Thea and be like, so has there been an anti-prime or anti-divine that's not in recorded history that you
Yes.
know of? That's not the one that we currently am dealing with?
The one you're dealing with is not an anti-divine.
Oh. There's just a strong ass primordial.
I'm pretty sure all
Technically.
primordials are strong as primordials.
Technically, he is of a species called Prima Primordium. And they make primordials look like kittens. They make most gods look like kittens.
So we're not dealing with them?
Oh no. No, it's so much worse. My siblings are upset.
Oh, that's why you got pulled away.
Yes. This
How
is
long
both
are you
really
gonna be
good
in
and
timeout
really
for?
bad. I'm
How
not in
long are you gonna
timeout.
be
I'm in deliberation here. We're trying to decide what to do next. Normally, we don't interfere with mortals or the fate of the universe. That's kind of the divine thing. But kind of shorthanded.
Alright, good luck in your meeting.
Anything you guys want to look up before I switch back over to Aikido?
I would like to look up about hags.
Not on this floor.
God damn it.
Well, maybe actually I could be wrong.
Could be wrong. Roll 3D hundreds.
It's actually not that far. Considering how big this place is, 4 floors isn't bad. Floor 78, row 92, shelf 6.
Okay. I start heading.
Vort would ask for information on the Primordium, but he won't be able to remember the location numbers that he's given, and will just wander around the library for a while.
I would have
Fair enough.
handed you a pen and paper because I have spare. Because
Well, that's what I was going to go down and ask.
Oh,
That there are information guys on every floor.
I was wallowing in self-pity. I'll go ask. Primus Primordium.
The data you are asking about is restricted. Do you have necessary clearance?
Fort forward.
A goblin is not high enough clearance. I don't know why you are offering me a goblin.
He's. Did you feel his divine essence oozing off of him?
I am a robot. I feel nothing.
I know how you feel. I mean,
Don't want the
is
Sakito.
there a
I'd
certain
rather have.
rank? Like, do we need to be a rank on the guild card or?
What else? Thea's name.
You would need clearance from the city leadership
Is that
or
Thea?
a divine high enough to have granted access.
Well, Thea brought us here. Does that work?
Who is Thea? I have never heard of this entity.
I work for Charlie.
Has Charlie granted you access?
I'd have to ask.
Then do so and come again.
All right. So can I just pray to Charlie, or should I use divination to contact him?
You can pray to him.
Then I'll pray to Charlie to ask for permission to access the information.
He will grant access to it on the condition that you do not talk about with anyone what you learn. Just knowing about them is enough to cause trouble.
He says I can't tell anyone about it if I learn anything. So
It's up to you if you want to learn about it. I have a non-related subject. I mean, I can help you get there to the book, and then I can walk away, and then I can ask about my pilgrimage.
all right, he'll look it up.
And I will help.
Floor, 0. Shelf, 0. Row, 0.
Oh, will you remember that, Fort?
That one I've got.
Would you say?
That one I've got.
It kind of points to a door off to the side.
All right, I'll head down.
And you basically find like a basement that has like 10 books in it total. And each one is behind like a glass with complex runes etched in it.
So like locked, like that one scene from or that one library from what's it called? God, I can't think of the Doctor Strange.
Kinda, yeah.
I'll find the book on Primordium.
And basically, there isn't anything in there that would tell you how to fight one, but you get the tab in Discord that says Universal Lore is exactly what Vort would learn. While Vort is learning that, Lily, you come upon the shelf about hags.
I'm gonna look up if my kind of witches, which I'd assume is like a cursed witch, turn into hags just by getting more strong.
Typically, a hag is formed based on lineage. So, a hag having offspring. From a disease called hag rot, or basically a witch undergoing a process where they basically play host to a fiend or fae and then perform a specific ritual that basically bonds the two beings in question together. So the possessing fae or fiend and the host body.
Okay, there's a chance that I have hag lineage, but I'm gonna look up how to tell if you have or the symptoms of hag rot, like early symptoms of hag rot.
You start craving weird foods, like depending on, I guess, kind of depending on which way you're turning. So there are a multitude of symptoms, but what you crave tends to tell you which direction you're going. So like if you crave actual like twigs and leaves and dirt, you're probably becoming a wood hag. If you claim if you not claim crave like the essence of distilled water from fog or electric eel, you might be becoming a storm hag. Things like that. Other symptoms would include growing warts, developing a very interesting smell.
I crave tea. Is there anything about craving tea?
No hag on record is specific to tea.
Shit.
But all reason also suggests that since pretty much anything craved could be a symptom of, at least of the first symptom of being a hag, it's possible that a hag like that could exist.
Has Lily craved anything in particular?
Nope, just tea.
Just tea? There's a chance I've been turning into a hag all my life.
A tea hag, perhaps.
Mayhaps. So there's no chance. Well, there's some chance that. How do you find out your lineage? Is that on this floor? Or hag lineage?
It really doesn't say. There isn't like, at least in this library, there isn't like an official genealogy on hags.
Is there no
So-
hag 23andMe?
Not really.
There's no spell, no potion.
No, most of that is generally word of mouth
Shit.
and family
Okay.
tradition.
What if I don't have family? I mean, my own family was probably a hag. Could they have turned into a hag? Is that why they died? Hmm.
The
Okay.
world may never know.
Yeah.
If I had my magic, I could turn you into.
That would not be helpful.
And what did Akito want to look up?
My pilgrimage.
How do you not know you're on pilgrimage?
I don't think you'd find anything in this particular library on that. He could point you to like generalized pilgrimages.
Always asking for it. A resident pilgrim.
Oh, the other thing. Yeah, that's not gonna be in the library. Unless you somehow have a pass to the Netherverse.
Bastards. All the good stuff away. Keep everything locked up down there. I just wander around.
You know, there's only 100 floors you can wander around to.
Only.
I try and
Ghost appears.
You don't know how sad you just made me. All the +10 to my rolls that I don't get. Damn it!
I hug Ghost. They wanted me to sweep. I'm gonna go try and find our missing veil.
You look around for quite a while and find no veil. By this point, I think Fort would be finished reading. That's not a lot.
Or Fort would go back up to the others. Anything else we need to try and find out here, or?
Okay, good.
Good.
Left.
What happened to Lily?
I don't know. But she's gone, like out of Discord gone. So I
Really?
guess. Well, she didn't like leave the server. I mean, like,
Oh,
her-
okay, I see what you mean.
she went from being online to offline.
She's still listed in the.
Yeah,
the-
she's still listed on Monday. Oh, she just came back on. There we go.
Welcome back.
Whack.
Died. Whack. Sorry, that's my joining sound.
Well, we lost Vale. Does anyone know what he was looking for?
an
So lost
imaginary
another
hourglass.
I think Aikido, you'd actually see it. Now that you're not wallowing in self pity, I think you'd realize your boon of true sight is back.
Oh, everything's coming back to me. This library was so good. Thank you for taking me here. I can see the thing he was talking about. It's because from the true sight.
I'll cast locate creature looking for Vale.
How do I describe this? Vort, you get a massive headache as he feels like he's everywhere around you right now.
Well, first I drop the spell if it's hurting me. Say. He's here.
Vale, Vale, do you need help? I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you to go into the light or out of the light.
Why is Aikido so dumb?
Because I don't know magic.
He's a fighter. And a very good fighter at that.
Got one job. I give those up. Yeah, I only got one. I know. I'm gonna pull my guild card out next fail. I don't know.
Wouldn't you type his name and it would show up as Null?
Or sick of a bunch of other people also named Vale.
But only one named Vivify Vivava.
Forgot that's your full name. I can't wait to go from a character with 42 health to a character with 182. It's gonna be great.
So now,
I guess we leave without Veil. or wait, can I take a keto on my broom? Or have a keto point to where the a keto point to where the thing is, the Veil
Start
saw.
flying up.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in front of Aikido. I'm full sending it towards something I can't see.
You're gonna hit that thing. You break it, you buy it.
Jet.
how full send are we sending?
50 feet per 6 seconds. 50 feet in action. Or actually, no, dash. I'm dashing. I'm going 100 feet per turn. If that says how full sending, I'm full sending it. I can't see it. How bad is it, Jet? I don't like the laugh. I don't know if he's laughing at what I'm doing or
Do you stop yourself at any point?
no. I go until I hit it.
Oh, you hit it all right.
Oh, how hard do I hit it?
12 miles per hour.
That's not bad. Oh, that's actually rather fast. That's. I have a Ring of Falling, so I should be good.
On impact with the wall, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
You're lucky it wasn't any faster than that. Every mile per hour after 10 miles per hour, it's 1d8 to a maximum of 20d8.
So I can't touch it.
Oh no, it's worse than that. I would like you to call odds or evens.
Who?
Oh. I'll take odds.
Look at that, it's your lucky day. You get to
I
keep
don't know
your
how
broom.
lucky it is. I get to keep my broom, yay!
Because of the object you're passing through, plus going 12 miles an hour, you could have shattered your broom, even if it's a magic item.
Yeah.
Um,
Does anything happen when I pass through?
incidentally, yes, incidentally, is a Ring of Falling an attunement item?
I don't believe so. I can check real quick. It
I
is.
would.
Shit.
All of a sudden, you are falling at terminal velocity.
Broom of flying, broom of flying, broom of flying, broom of flying.
Let's make a. I'll let you make your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
I will take my chances with acrobatics.
Okay.
I begin to fall faster than terminal velocity. I see. So this is not how I was expecting to get rid of Lily, is all I'm saying.
As you unfortunately can't seem to fumble quick enough to get the broom under you, make impact with the ground. And take 38 points of bludgeoning damage as you fell roughly 100 feet.
I'm not dead. Vort sees me hit the ground.
Yeah, I'll go over and well, first I'll say to Aikido, you need to get smarter teammates, and then I'll go over and test your wounds on Lily.
You didn't tell me to put that on the post-it. Wait, I think Vale is.
Lily has
If
a
we can find 'em.
19 to intelligence. Doesn't mean she's smart. Um,
And as you're laying there, kind of staring up at the ceiling, Lily, you see, well, everyone would see what looks like these tiny granules of silvery sand just start to pour in a spot. And as it pours, it quickly forms into Vale. And that is where we're going to end the session.
say I broke it, but you know.
Welcome
Okay.
back, Vale. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Hope you enjoyed the stream.